He-Man will never know what hit him when my army, my new one, I mean, the Decepticons will stop him and we will conquest for victory and take over Castle Grayskull. You're not Megatron! That's right, I'm the new leader! but, second thought, I want Megatron! What's with his problem? Who cares? The Autobots are ganged up on me! Remember, don't steal other franchises' group minions. That way you will not spin. Dude, you're a space Viking. I know! Now excuse me, I need to find Bearcat. Well, Vikings don't ride on animals. Wait, what you said that? I always ride Battlecat. Barbarians don't ride on predatorial animals. What? Dude, you need a study on the history of animals. What do you mean? Study the history of barbarians. That way you'll finally realize what I've been talking about. Oh, okay. Okay. This is not right for me. Hello, this is Spiderus, and today we're reviewing something completely different. That's right, we're reviewing the Master of the Universe Origins, He-Man and Skeletor. Yeah, this is a line that I don't personally grow up with, like some, because this is a franchise set in the 80s. I grew up some of the franchises from the 80s, like Transformers, mostly Nintendo's properties, and TMNT. I didn't grow up with this. And I know they have a thing in the 90s. They got rebooted again in the early 2000s. As you probably wondering, why are you reviewing these? Because I got interested, so I decided to actually get them. So yeah. Since they got emojis, and plus, can you not tell us that their shows? Phase 2, this series has a Christmas special, and Transformers didn't. Which is weird, but who cares about that? If there's something on my hands for some. But anyway, now on to the details wise. Since they have the same body build, so yeah, you have your stereotypical buff Viking, buff barbarians. You don't know, real life barbarians are not really buff and muscular. And yeah, they're in real life barbarians are actually really buff. They wear wooded clothing and yeah, and the buffest thing, and they were not that ultra buff like in the He-Man's inspiration, Conan the Barbarian, the real Conan the Barbarian doesn't look like that. But, yeah. Yeah, this is more of the fantasy element. Having these buff, rip Vikings duking out with the villain having a burnt skull. But yeah, for accessory wise, all of them, these guys have details. He-Man has his power harness. Skeletor has his harness thingy with a bat. Also, for parts wise, for accessories, both He-Man and Skeletor come with the power sword. Both halves. So anyway, you can combine them to give it to He-Man. And that way your He-Man and Skeletor can open the keys to Grey Skull, the skeleton castle. Other accessories include He-Man's shield, his battle axe, and Skeletor's famous weapon. Famous isn't Skeletor without that habit stab. And yeah, since these are based off of the 5-inch character designs, for skill wise, that's for a so you how big they are compared to some 6-inch toys. Here they are here's Skeletor next to Earthrise or Kingdom Optimus Prime and classifies Cobra Commander, the retail release. And yeah, he is a 5-inch figure. These are 6-inch figures. But yep, he fits pretty nicely over them. And you don't see them. So yeah, for articulation wise, and this is for their hidden feature, because they have a hidden feature where you can dismember their parts like this, and you can mix and match them. That's a hidden feature. Again, for articulation sets, head can rotate 360 degrees, arms can rotate 360 degrees to go forward. They rotate, they bend, they have bicep swivel and rotation. That on the whisk line with the same open, they have a waist swivel. Legs go forward, they go back, they go forward this way, rotates, bends, rotates, and they have feet articulation, even has rockers, so you can pull various He-Man and Skeletor things. But it is mostly the most famous of Master Universe. They include something that even Transformers and G.I. Joe didn't do. If not, I don't know if theirs was grandiose, but they come with a mini comic. And this mini comic, I'm not gonna show you what's inside the mini comic, but it also has the back end, the readouts featuring characters that other thing. Yeah, including a mustachioed fella, Santa, and some ladies. And the real barbarians don't have, and we don't know what real. Then again, these are part of the toy lines because puff dudes and fractured lose. I don't know, actual lose. I don't know. Yes, this is from the 80s. We don't know. This is back when everyone didn't know a thing about character development. Saying like it was the 80s, so whatever. Which I don't grow up in the 80s. I grew up in the mid 90s. Mid to late 90s and early 2000s. And I dealt with actual story developments. But anyway, this is not quite a good this review is really, this is really nice. Characterized. If you want to get them, you can pick them up. Yeah. Yep, because cool and all that. And really nice. And yeah, they are really nicely detailed and all that. And yeah, other than I question Masters Universe, like why do you have barbarians without clothes? What happened to this? Cold. Yeah, if they, they should wear chainmail. And make them a semi-buff. And also give their female characters female athletic builds. That's a little bit better than make them so good. Then again, I'm talking about a storyline set in the 80s where space barbarians were popular. And I grew up with and I grew up with biomechanical beings and robots and other stuff. I never experienced Master of the Universe like everybody else, but this was a good set of, yeah. I don't know if this will continue to get, I don't know if I continue to get them, but at least I got these two. I'll probably get more. But yeah, look forward to that in the future. But anyway, this is Spiderus 0 to 10 and coming soon. And by the way, by Kaiju First Day, we're watching an American movie about robots beating up aliens. Alien monsters. Yep, we're watching Pacific Rim. Yay. Yep. Yay. We're finally watching an American giant monster movie. Yeah. But anyway, this was Spiderus 0 to 10. Hopefully next week is something different again.